thing happening with Saint, who plays Jack 7, who on arguably one of the lowest characters in the game.
Sure.
Up there with Gigas.
You know, buffs should be something that you take if you need them, that you give if you need them, not if like you want them, right?
Yeah, exactly. But getting into the match, we're going to start here on Battlefield. Arsenal starting a little sloppy, just being caught up in his movement.
He started really strong, just getting ZSS off stage with a really good Shine combo, but after that he kind of dropped the edge guard and it kind of reversed on him.
Yeah, well, he put himself in that poor position and then just, I mean,
yes.
The fact that you're starting so aggressively,
Good
I
angle.
mean, just going to have a lot of room for mistakes.
I absolutely agree. This matchup, especially the way Shokio plays it, I think Shokio is like a super aggressive ZSS.
Oh, yeah.
Honest. Like, I think of all the, for how fast ZSS is, I think Shokio really loves to like try to choke you out with fair and back air. Things like that, right? He loves to abuse like the low end lag on ZSS's attacks. He loves to abuse all those things. So in order to beat that, Arsenal's, I think, honestly, in a lot of ways, that's exactly what he needs to do. Full hop punishes on like whenever Shokio decides to like side B or neutral B or anything like that. Ooh, not the best there.
Yeah. I feel like full hop Nair is just incredibly underestimated when it comes to Foxes, or just Fox players to begin with.
Full hop Nair is broken.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's one of those things that like it's really bad at a low level, really good at a mid level, and then it's like strong at a high level, but like, you know, it's not, it's strong at a high level, but the thing is, it's still really committal.
Everything like starts to mellow out once the level play gets there
Once you
too.
full hop with Fox, your trajectory's set, right? Like you don't have, once you full hop Nair, I should say, once you Nair. So you don't really get too many options on like, you know, good ZSSs, good players. Full hop Nair is actually like, that's a dream come true for good players because it's like a free grab. But it's really good at punishing attacks that have long startup because you just go clean over it.
Oh, yeah, I didn't think the down smash was going to hit with that tech in place, but great. Just slipping out, getting back to that center stage. Yeah, and that's really all you need to do, just wait for it to get back on.
Yep.
A lot of the times we're seeing Arsenal's just more with the aggression. Because
that was really smart from Arsenal's. That wave dash was really clean.
Because Shokio is throwing out the moves first, getting a little bit antsy because, I mean, you're just going to have to start setting up position, making sure that you catch this very aggressive Fox. I mean, Arsenal's just adjusting.
Right.
Making sure that he sees the option come first and then get the punish.
You'll notice that, like, Justin's doing a lot of full hop approaches, but he's taking care to, like, whenever ZSS is below the platform, he's taking a lot of care to make sure that he doesn't, like, try to jump on her before she hits center stage. Because those platforms are a great shield for ZSS. ZSS has fantastic anti-air options with up tilt and up smash and up B.
Yeah.
So.
And, I mean, that's... Even though Arsenal's...
Oh, unfortunate. I think that might be it.
Yeah, even though Arsenal's is getting aggressive, he is waiting that one extra second and playing slightly more careful than what we're seeing from Shokio, who's just throwing out aerials in a relative position and then getting...
All right, Justin's just going straight back. I think Arsenal's, you know, that's how Shokio tends to like kind of take the last stock in games, is he does like a really long string that almost kills. Shokio drops it, and then you run into his back air. Well, he'll spam back airs, and then he'll just like wait for you to hit it. And then if you don't hit it, he'll just like, you know, go in for a grab one more time, which you're shielding at this point because you're scared of his back air.
And it's definitely that urge to win. But I mean, Shokio with the momentum from winning the first game and just getting that stock.
The thing is, and that's the thing about Shokio's playstyle, right? Shokio, again, he'll do like those lasers occasionally, but a lot of it is just running at you, and then back airing your face. Just, and it sucks losing that. It's infuriating losing to that because it's like, you feel like you did nothing too wrong. Wow. That was a good stock from Justin. Very solid comeback. He really wants to get that momentum back because that was an early... I mean, Shok just zeroed death in the first stock, so... That's
exactly what he did now that he's getting these hits.
But that's like, you know, but that's what you really want to do against... you know, if you're ever down in momentum, I think that a really smart idea is to just do like really smart, tricky baits. You know, that walk to center, wave dash back up tilt.
Yeah.
Not incredible, but he had positional advantage, and he just did a cheeky little just a cheeky little neutral maneuver, and it really helps like take the wind out of your opponent's sails.
Yeah. Oh, that's so rough. Just Shokio getting these early kills at, I mean, it's, I don't know. Playing Fox is hard in PM. I feel like it's probably one of the hardest ventures for a lot of players in PM.
Fox is broken. I honestly, you know what? I think Fox is really good.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I just lapsed in like thinking about commentary, but Fox is really good, I think.
I mean, yeah, he definitely is. I think in my perspectives as a low to mid player and you as a mid to high,
I think Fox can do it.
yeah, I definitely
At the end
think
of the day, no matter, regardless of where, Fox can do it in almost any matchup. I think that like the only ones that are questionable are Bowser, and even then, I think that that's actually doable, just fine. But Fox, I just suck at it.
And
I think DFW just sucks at it.
Yeah. And not to like just keep circle jerking Arsenals, but I mean, he's definitely one of the players to show.
Oh, he's won the last 2 times against
Yeah.
Jake too.
He's also beaten Shokio the last time they played, but with the momentum, very
nice
risky
angle.
just to go after him, yeah.
No, that's a great angle. If you get the ZSS to commit to that down smash and you know you can clip the top of ZSS, it's tricky spacing, but once you do it, it's so good because you get that free Sakurai combo from it most of the time.
Whoa, yeah.
Oh, nice. Really good. That was actually a really fortunate, a really like nice side beat. It worked out really well.
Very smooth, but I mean, Arsenal's, every time he's gotten that stock, they've just been playing back and forth.
And
oh my goodness, waiting that extra second.
Shokio started spacing his aerials a lot further from Justin than he has been. So I think that's like, he's starting to show Shokio's like, you know, he's feeling the pressure. He's feeling that Arsenal's wants to just dash in and kill
More
him.
respect, playing more scared.
Yes, more scared, I think, is the big one. Oh.
Wow.
Oh. Okay, no, we're good.
Yeah.
Oh,
getting out
sound
of that
still.
corner.
All right.
I would have laughed so hard if that killed.
Almost did.
Wow, no dip. And just giving it back to him?
Shokio, wow, that was the scaredest recovery from the ledge I think I've ever seen.
Yeah, and just playing that grounded game, just trying to get that anti hit, that jab sent so far.
Yep, tournament winner into the back air, and Justin holds it together really nicely, I think.
Yeah.
You know, it used to be, back in the day, it was Justin, he would like, he would salty run back game 1 almost always, then he'd get his ass beat in game 2, and that'd be it. But nowadays, like, you know, he does that salty run back, but I think he's gotten a lot better at, like, you know, shaking off game 1 and just going back to his game plan super quick. Well, because that game started, he was behind for the first, like, you know, 2.5 stocks of that game.
And then once he got that lead, I think when Shokio started playing a little bit more scared, just respecting him, because every time, even though Shokio had the lead, Arsenals would always just immediately get the comeback. And then that started putting in Shokio's head, I can't give up my lead, until Arsenals just took it and then started holding it more.
I completely agree with that. It's a very important little, you know, holding leads. It's important to, like, always do, you know, it's important to remember to adapt as if your opponent's interacting with you, even if there's no one way to hold a lead, right?
Yeah.
You have to keep playing, keep adjusting to your opponent as you hold the lead, and I think that Shokio didn't do that as well that game.
Oh, going for that up tilt just after the spot dodge.
is, where did, I guess he banned Green Hill.
Banned Green Hill.
FOD or WarioWare?
Really? I wouldn't think Shokio is an FOD ZSS
I mean, I agree,
player.
but like, that's the only. I mean, walls, right? For the wall jump, that's the only reason I can really think of.
Yeah.
But I have no idea why.
ZSS on Delfinos.
I think that this stage is not good. I think this and Green Hill. This and Green Hill are my bans.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know what he banned, but
oh my goodness.
I think that Fox loses because remember we were talking about how like Fox does a lot of like full hop approaches, right?
Yeah. But it can be definitely covered
in this kind of open space. Like, you know, Fox, you know, Fox can't use like the platforms as like almost like a reason for the ZSS to go into center.
Yeah,
if that makes sense.
But Shokio with that drift back laser, just gonna cover the full hop nair, but just trying to work for that lead like we saw in Battlefield. But I mean, not gonna be at that big of or as small of a deficit. Ooh, can't even speak.
Oh, I think he missed his L cancel. I want to say he could have gotten a turnaround up tilt or even just a standard up tilt out of that.
And Arsenal's is looking incredibly shaky right now.
Well, here's the thing. FD, it's a different stage than everything else in the game.
Yeah.
No platforms means everything's different. This entire matchup gets devolved into just the ground game in this. And Justin, he loves full hops. He loves his double jumps. He loves his full hops. It's one of his strongest aspects. And like, look at that. That was like his 4th full hop in a row, and it didn't work.
Oh.
Because again, once you full hop nair, once you double jump, your trajectory is set. And on FD, you don't have like platforms to like kind of, you know, kind of keep you from dying.
Yeah.
So I think this was a counter pick, was a blunder. I'm gonna be honest. I really feel like this should have been. Oh, what a laser!
I mean, I can see why he probably did keep it, because Arsenal's ground game is quite strong. And the last time they played on FD, Shokio did win, but it was like last stock, last hit.
That's the thing, though. Like, you can't. I don't know. I get why he did it, but I still kind of feel like it was just a bad decision. Because if you're playing in the mood, even if he's like not like, you know, it's a part of his core plan, but if he's playing and he's going to be using full hop nairs that much, I really think FD is a bad idea. Because you just don't get like that. You know, the thing is, here's the thing. On Battlefield, there's 2 platforms, right? You can take a defensive stance under the left platform, for example, and this is what happened a lot. He'd take a defensive stance on the left platform, and Shokio would go to center with a projectile or a side B or a spaced aerial or something. But the point is that Shokio gave up his defensive position first under the platform into center, right? Which is like, you know, that's the better portion of the stage, right? But it really